Hey yo, what's good everybody? Of course, you already know who it is. It's your boy Thesis. Today we're going over a VST from Sonic Nomad. Shout out to them for giving us the opportunity to check it out. The VST is called Fuego. It's a Latin-based performance virtual instrument. So we're gonna check it out. Check out the beat we made, go over the GUI. So you guys keep it locked, stay tuned. All right, so once again, shout out to Sonic Nomad for giving us the opportunity to check it out. This is a Latin-based VST that gives you over 200 high quality instruments with 200 drag and drop MIDI. It is focused towards the Latin sound, so let me say that. Already on the website, as you see, they have a launch sale. You can save 70% now. You can get it for $29. You have 2 more days as of this recording. But these are the type of instruments that come with it: accordion, the bell, brass, banjo, harmonics, harps, all those right there. So yeah, so definitely we're gonna go through and check out the VST. So let's go ahead and dig into the VST now so that you guys can get a gist of pretty much what it entails. All right, so here's the GUI. Of course, you can see that they have the ADSRs for your amp envelopes, your filters, your different modulations, tremolo, vibrato, and a wobble. And of course, you have the LFOs. You can change different time signatures, the depths and the delays, and the actual different waveforms. Right here is where you're going to change them. At the bottom, you have right here different modes that you can switch. So you can go from mono legato to poly legato, and the different velocity of how you play it, and a glide as well. On the right side of that, you have the actual effects. So you have the reverb and how much reverb you can give as far as the size. You have right here where you can adjust delay time. In the middle right here, this is where the bread and butter of everything is. So this is where you pick your sounds. Of course, you have where you can select all of the presets right here, and it gives you all in one. Or you can scroll down right here and it gives you the specifics. Over here is where you get the actual presets to those sounds. So let's say, for instance, we have accordion up, and then you have an accordion attack, which is the first preset. If you wanted to, let's say, for instance, play a specific sound or specific MIDI file from that, then it will then play the actual sound that's associated with that preset. So let's go ahead and actually check out some of the actual presets now. All right, so let's go through some guitars, and you got a couple of brass presets. So let's go through a couple of those, and then we'll check out the guitar. All right, let's check out some guitars. Bossa Nova. Also, if you want to hit different sounds being played with the presets, you can do that as well. So let's say, for instance, we'll kick that again. So that's cool. And then, you know, it gives you different variations, and that's one thing I do like about it. Like if you're looking for a sound, they give you sort of the MIDI feel of the loop bass sound that you can do. And then of course with this button right here, if you wanted to, you can, let me slide it over, you can then drag and drop it inside of that file right there, so you'll have the MIDI file right there. So that's really cool. Pretty solid, you know, straightforward VST. One thing, like I said before, it is focused solely on Latin bass sounds. So if you guys are into that type of production, then this one definitely is perfect for you. All right, so of course, you know, your boy made a beat to it, so let's go ahead and check out the beat. Real straightforward, real easy. I will say that the ease of use is what will attract a lot of people to this VST. And the other thing would be, if you're a Latin based producer and you looking for a VST that dedicates specifically towards that type of feel, vibe, and sound, then that definitely benefits. It would be beneficial though if you could, in an update, once they do it, to have more sounds, or the ability to be able to, you know, load your own wave files in there and then sequence it like that. Like any VST that come out now, I honestly believe they should have the option to upload, you know, a specific one shot or loop or whatever the case may be into that, especially if it's catered towards that genre, and then, you know, be able to manipulate it in that sense. I think that would be a lot better. But all in all, not a bad VST. If you guys are interested in it, make sure that you drop down to the link in the description. If you guys have not subscribed to the page, please definitely subscribe to the page, like this video, and, you know, let's get it more likes so that people can see the video. So if they want to actually, you know, check this out, they can. Another one's done, another one in the books. You guys already know who it is. It is your boy Thesis. Peace.